Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Who Hurt You. My name is Emma.
And I'm Sarah.
And this podcast is by and for millennials, where we just get elbows deep in millennial culture and figure out why we are the way that we are. And today we are joined by a very special, highly anticipated guest, my good friend from 9th grade, Cora.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cora. I'm glad to be here.
And how old are you, Cora?
I'm 22.
And something standard we do on this show when we have guests is we ask them what their favorite emoji is.
My favorite emoji? I love the eyeballs emoji.
That's a good one.
I use it all the time.
That's a really good choice. Have we even talked about the side-eye emoji before?
We just haven't, but I feel like there's something on this list that's...
You're so innovative.
What's worth noting is that the eye emoji on Android is more... It's
expressive.
Different. It's more expressive than the iPhone eye emoji.
The Android one has eyebrows.
I feel like my message doesn't get as across as well through iPhone, but Android life.
Right. And you also have an interesting life as an Android user in which you don't use the traditional texting platform. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, use Kakao.
Oh, Kakao. Yeah, I use I guess it's a Korean app. But they have really fun, like, sticker emoji things. Originally, I started using it because I went abroad, and so I couldn't... I thought I couldn't text. I think I ended up being able to, but I was going to use... I used Viber and Kakao at the same time. And now I just kept using it, so...
Viber sounds like Grindr. Do you have thoughts on that?
Well, I will say that Viber, I think, is used to buy drugs sometimes.
Okay, good.
I'm not really sure.
And that's what Grindr's for, right?
It's like the less sexy kit.
I mean, maybe Kakao is also used for drugs, but...
They all sound spicy to me.
I'll let you know.
Sorry for exposing you. I just really thought that
Get dragged.
Get dragged.
I almost said our users. Our listeners.
I actually just messaged
the
people
users
on
of our
Tinder.
platform.
Me and Emma just messaged each other since we both swiped.
We swiped right.
And that's how we met.
And that's why I'm engaged. I'm just kidding.
Oh, well.
Don't put your face on my foot.
Oh.
It smells bad.
For anyone who is confused about what just took place,
she did.
I dramatically leaned into her, and we were laying down, and the fact that her foot ended up in my face is just not my fault. That's all.
Emma wanted it. She wanted
I'm
that.
a foot girl. I'm just kidding. I'm just not.
You've had to disclaim a lot of what you said.
Why don't you ever understand that when I say things that are polarizing, I'm joking?
I understood you were joking. I just didn't understand why you said it.
Okay.
Alright, well, this has been fun.
Alright, thanks for
That's
tuning
it
in.
for the show. I'm gonna let Sarah and Cora finish, and I'm gonna leave.
No, we gotta keep
I gotta
going.
go tend to my feet. Goodbye.
I've gotta go
She
rub
was
my
kidding.
feet. Alright, fuck you. So, if you're new to the show, Sarah and I wrote a big list of questions, mostly pertaining to millennials, but if you're not a millennial and you relate, we'll allow it, I guess. Also, millennials are allegedly, like, late 80s to early 2000s, being born in that era.
It depends. There's really no agreement.
It's always different, but we are millennials for sure, so we just came up with a couple of questions. And so we let Cora pick which one she wanted to talk about. So I guess we can just do it in order.
So if you're unhappy with any of our selected items, you can go ahead and write to, what was Cora's email again?
Cora@gmail.com.
Right.
I really wanted to start with Nintendogs, though.
Okay, so Cora's choosing that we are going to start. Are my Nintendogs dead?
Thoughts? Are they?
Well,
first
let's
of all,
discuss the mortality of
let's
the
discuss
mortality of man.
mortality.
What is mortality? And, like, if you're a digital dog, can you die?
Okay, well,
Do you have to...
Let's start with our experiences with Nintendogs. Mine's easy. I didn't have them.
Oh, no.
I know.
Well,
I had a lot...
I still have Dachshund and Friends. Do you want to borrow it?
I mean, absolutely. But
Okay.
first, I want to know how
I have
rich your
Dalmatian
experiences
and Friends.
were with Nintendogs and what kept you there? What made you leave?
Yeah,
I'm rolling up my
let me just
metaphorical sleeves.
let me just get in there.
You can go first.
Okay, sure. I went to Target one day and I really wanted Nintendogs. Like, it was coming out and I was like, I need this game. And I can't remember which one I wanted, but it was like sold out except for Dachshund and Friends. And that wasn't the one that I wanted, but I really want Nintendogs. And you can end up unlocking all the dogs anyways.
Oh.
So I ended up getting that one. And my first dog that I got, that I made, was a golden retriever. And her name was Misty. Yeah. And she was like the... because you know how they have like 3 different variations of like the coats for each dog,
Yeah.
and like even the golden retrievers had different coats. There was like a light, a medium, and a reddish one, and I think she was like a light one, and she was so cute. But I had an issue where like my bedtime at that time was probably like 9:30, you know, and you talk to the dogs through the microphone.
Oh,
What?
right.
And the problem was, like you can call them and they'll come to you. But the
Wait,
problem,
really?
yeah, it was,
Okay, was this on a DS? What
yeah,
was this on? Okay.
the first like the gray old
Wait,
DS.
Did you have to like say their names?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have to. You could play it without talking to them. Like, I literally never spoke to them. There's a certain game that you couldn't play unless you spoke to them, but like
okay,
when
maybe
you
I need to be educated.
yeah,
You
when
can-
you
yeah.
when you adopt a dog, it's like, okay, say their name a couple of times until it recognizes you. So you'll be like, Misty, Misty.
But here's the
Misty.
problem. I didn't realize that that's what I was supposed to be doing, because it was like, say the dog's name. And so I would be like, Misty. Misty. But then when I would call the dog, the
Misty.
inflection's different.
Right.
Misty, but it would not register that.
Right.
So
You
like,
have to say Misty.
Misty.
Like, really serious.
also
Or
when
like,
you're just
Misty.
Misty, Misty.
Because you're in bed.
Because you're in bed under the covers, or like you're
Oh.
in the living room with your family, and like you're talking to your dogs, and you look like a freaking idiot.
Yeah.
But I ended up getting lots of dogs. I at one point had 3 Cavaliers because I loved them
Yeah.
so much. Sheebs, loved those.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing was that like you can take the dogs on walks, and you can, the more walks that you take them on, the longer the path you can go on, and you can find things on the paths and like meet other dogs. But sometimes the walks would get like really long once you like been walking long. I would make my puppy sprint the entire time.
Yep.
You just yank that.
You literally just yank the leash to the
the
top right
chain.
corner and it runs.
and they sprint the whole time. And it's like, I have to
'Cause
go to
you
the
had to-
bathroom. I'm like, no, you don't. We're gonna sprint the entire way.
Because you had to walk all of them. And
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a certain amount of time. Okay.
Right.
You could have 7 dogs at a time or
What
10.
a specific number. Okay, I hope
7
it
to
was 10. 'Cause
10.
there's... I
feel
don't
like-
trust people who set 7 as a threshold. Like, that just doesn't seem
Well,
right.
you could have 3 in your house at
You-
a time,
yeah,
but
3
then
in your
you could
house.
have 5 at the at a daycare.
Yeah, you have to put the rest in the kennel.
Oh my
And when you're
God.
switching them out, they
That's so
literally would make a face like,
Sad. Like,
and they would be so upset that you were trading them out, but you could only
mean,
have 3 at a
that's-
time.
You could also
Awful.
delete them by like
What?
moving them
Yeah,
to the
I deleted
pound.
so many dogs because
What?
when you unlock new breeds, you want the new ones. So you're like, well, I have 2 beagles. I
Bye,
don't want 2
Misty.
beagles.
This brings me to the original question. Are my Nintendogs dead, or have I been killing them all along? I think is...
What
Like,
happens
what
to
does
those?
that mean when you
Nintendogs?
delete them?
There's not a death mechanism in the game.
Well, thank God, but what does that mean?
I mean, as far as we know.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I played it like a
Nintendogs
year
bad
ago, and they were
ending.
still fine. They just like
They're just really dirty.
they get
What?
fleas, and it'll say that they're really hungry and really thirsty.
But they can run away.
They can.
Yeah, I mean, it never happened to me.
Yeah.
Maybe this is just like weird Nintendogs, like
Wait.
rumors
Nintendogs
and
lore.
lore. Nintendogs lore. But I heard that if you don't take care of them well enough, they will run away, and they can come back. But I don't know, like in what circumstances that happens. Maybe I should research Nintendogs.
Misty.
Misty,
Well,
come
my
back.
first dog,
Misty,
Misty. My my first dog was a Dalmatian named Diamond.
Oh, you had Dalmatian. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted a Dalmatian really
Yeah.
bad. Wow.
She was often in circulation. I had a boxer named Tanner, and there's a guy
Are you
in
a
my
white
grade named Tanner, and everybody thought I named it after him because I had a crush on him,
And
but
you
I
did.
didn't.
What do you mean you didn't?
You did.
I didn't have
You
a crush on
did.
him.
Well, I mean, maybe you did.
I didn't. I just liked the name.
Okay.
Um, So yeah, maybe after this I'll go check on them. I know where it is. The game, I have it here.
They're probably, I mean, I don't want to go and see a bunch of dogs full of fleas, really hungry, possibly run away.
Okay, but my
84
apartment
years.
is really cool. I paid a lot of money for it.
But if all of the dogs have shit themselves and,
They
like,
don't
run
shit
away.
in the house.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
This is like a fun. All the dogs, like, you can give them toys and they'll play with it, but sometimes, like, certain dogs, they have different preferences. There's certain toys that they will just hate.
Yeah.
And it differs by every dog, but there was one toy that I had that all of my dogs always hated. Would you mind sharing which one all
The
your
wind
dogs
up
hated?
robot.
The wind-up robot? Okay.
Yeah.
Mine was the Mario Kart.
I didn't have that.
They would always bark at it. And it was, like, the funnest thing because you get to, like, drive around, like, there's, like, a little cart and you, like...
Oh my god, that's so
And they would
cool.
all bark at it. I'm like, you guys don't know how to have fun. Go to the kennel. And then I would get 3 Cavalier King chocolate.
You guys don't know how to have fun. Okay, I'm done talking about Nintendo.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time
intense.
on this.
I just really loved that game.
That sounds like a lot.
It was a lot of fun. And, like, there was competitions, agility trials.
Yep.
Tricks.
I was that girl that would get way too roped into, like, bakery story. Like, there's no way I would have been able to handle Nintendogs.
Taking care of dogs. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God.
That's
A
lot.
good one. Which one do you want to do next, Cora?
I don't know, just pick one. Whatever you think.
American Eagle / Aeropostale graphic tees.
Oh my god, I just, like...
Oh my god.
It just gave me, like, a bad gut feeling.
Why is that?
Because I have a history with American Eagle graphic design tees. There was
Well, you and I had like 3 of the same American Eagle graphic tees that we
bought separately.
You bought in Minnesota and I bought in Georgia, and then when we became friends, we're like, oh,
We would just, like, wear the same clothes sometimes. Not
Right,
good. The butterfly
right.
one.
the butterfly one. It's like a navy blue V-neck with half of a butterfly and like splatter paint.
Yeah, we were kind of hot.
I don't want to say I had it, but I had it.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I would not forget. No, yeah, abso-fucking-lutely.
Oh no!
Wait, yeah.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
We should all-
I didn't
are we
remember-
connected?
And I would wear like a little Old Navy ribbed tank underneath just because it would be a little bit too low.
Be a little bit. Yeah.
I was a little busty.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, like, we looked really
my
good. What
God.
can I say? I peaked in high school.
I
Probably.
need to
Yeah.
go find. That was one of my favorite shirts.
I probably still
It was
have
comfy. And also, did we also have, like, the white and, like,
It was white
purple,
and it had
pinky,
like
magenta?
very faded purple like mandala drawing kind of on the
Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, there's a point in time where I just, like, would always buy them. And I was like, this is, like, the peak of fashion.
yeah.
And yet, look at, like, I would never buy a graphic
And
tee
they
now.
weren't cheap. Like
No, they were at
No,
least
they were an
$15 a
like now
shirt.
they're like $5 because nobody buys them. But
Yeah.
Ha. Just like Webkins.
like, you're right.
Um.
I had a friend in middle school who every day would wear a Hollister graphic tee that said like Hollister Surf Company
I was gonna
and
say.
basketball shorts
Who was
every
that?
day.
Plaid Bermuda shorts.
Plaid Bermuda shorts. I
Plaid
would always
Bermuda
get mine
shorts.
from Limited too, though.
Oh.
Does that count?
I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Wherever you get
Not
your
to be
plaid Bermuda.
classist, but no, it didn't count.
Doesn't count, sorry.
Doesn't count.
Not high end enough.
Yeah, I had tons. Well, I had this shirt that I really liked from American Eagle. It was green and the letters were like neon purple.
Okay.
I was wearing this still in sophomore year of high school because I was wearing it the day I got in a wreck.
I'm so
But it said
sorry.
American Eagle in big letters.
Oh no.
And I was like,
did they have that
so
in your
cute.
mugshot?
I didn't have a mugshot.
She got hit by a school bus. That's for another time, though.
That I thought
But I wouldn't wear that shirt after because I thought it was cursed.
Well,
And also because
it
it was
might
a
have been.
graphic tee.
maybe.
I had so many. And most of mine were hand-me-downs, but
Yeah.
yeah, I had way too many. I also had a shocking number of Rue 21 graphic tees.
Oh, same. I had one with Pikachu on it. I had a Ninja Turtles one.
And the colorful skinny jeans. Now we're really outing
Damn.
ourselves because there were a couple
Dragon
kinds
Wow,
of people
we
in
didn't
middle
have Route
school.
21 in Minnesota, so I wish I could.
No, I was going in
you're-
high school though.
Oh.
Like early high school. They just
Oh,
had
hey.
like do you remember that shirt that I'd wear all the time? It was like 3/4 length sleeves and it was black and pink striped with like green and blue stripes in it too. It was in one of my Facebook profile pictures.
Oh,
I wear it all the time. It was from Rue 21.
Tragic.
Just a lot of stripes and, like...
But what do we think it was about? I mean, that was just, like, in terms of our culture, like, what did that say about
Well, I like
generation?
to think that I was, like, not emo, but, like, quirky and different. So it's like, I'm wearing this shirt that has Pikachu on it because I'm different.
Yeah. But then it was all about conformity, yo.
And it was also really cheap, too.
Rue 21 was dirt cheap.
Yeah. That was more of it than anything for me.
You can't.
I'm sorry you never got to experience it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still the one in that shopping center by our house.
Right, maybe I should just stop by there and get some Pikachu shirts for my
I
career
think
job.
they've rebranded themselves since then, but you might still be able to find one.
God willing.
Lord willing.
What else we got?
Sarah, I'm not sure how familiar you are with this, so we can try it out and see if it works.
Nervous.
Instagram beauty gurus.
I only know of them in passing, but if you two have a lot to say about them,
I'm about to pop off.
okay, go ahead and pop off because I feel like people will relate to it.
And I want
can't.
your opinion on
Where
it too.
do I goddamn start?
Do we like them or do we not like them?
Well, it depends.
Well, you guys like. I don't know. My sister really likes them. Maybe
Well,
that's what I'm getting confused with.
I don't mind, like, when they do makeup, but there's people who, like, they'll be like, they're not talking, by the way, it's just them doing, like, crazy gestures, where they'll, like, hold up a beauty blender that's really dirty, and they'll, like, wag their finger like this, and then they'll put their beauty blender inside of a condom.
What?
Yeah, and
Life
then they'll
hack.
dip the condom covered beauty blender in foundation and use it on their face and be like,
Great.
like, thumbs
like,
up.
what?
It's like,
What does that mean?
they're protecting their beauty blender from getting dirty by putting a condom over it.
A life hack.
That doesn't make
Makeup
any...
life hack.
That doesn't make sense.
Get your
You're
face
right.
all lubed up.
And
all lubed up and nowhere to go.
God.
The thumbnails for all these videos are, like, photoshopped to look crazy so people click on them. Like,
Yeah.
it'll be, like, a picture of a girl like this, and then, like, her lips are, like, stretched out to this big, and there's, like, brown stuff all over her face, and it's like...
It's like, what the hell happened?
And then
So
when you
have
click
to
on it,
look.
nothing like that happens. It's just, like, a normal
It's
video.
just like someone putting on eyeshadow, and you're like, why did you do this?
It's a scam.
I'm gonna... Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna see if I can find
Like,
one.
You need to put...
instance-
I hope you know that you have to put pictures of this
Yes,
into the podcast.
I'm going to.
I'm
I will.
just, like, there's things like, a video of a Instagram beauty guru who's like, your makeup, like, take your makeup off with this, and it'll be, like, shaving cream, and she's, like,
Oh.
rubbing it all over her face, and then, like, you can tell she's using a cotton pad very heavily, like, to the point where it's like, yeah, of course the makeup's gonna come off, because you're, like, tearing your skin off. It's like, it's a life hack, and, like, it's just... my skin's so sensitive, I can't put shaving cream on it.
Oh my
like,
God.
you
I can
can't-
barely put shaving cream on my legs without breaking out.
I know, and just...
Sorry, maybe that was too personal.
But like, just like Instagram hacks. Like we were watching some yesterday. There was like a YouTube compilation of them, and there was one of it was like, emergency lipstick, and the ingredients.
They just bite their lips until the blood rushed to them.
No, you would wish that it would be that normal.
If only.
It was Elmer's glue.
No, it wasn't.
Yup, in a bowl, and then food coloring.
How is that easier than going inside?
Exactly, it's an emergency. It's like, oh, I have these on hand, and you mix them together, and you apply it on your lips, and then once the glue dries, you peel it off. And actually, it works because someone on YouTube tested it. However, why would you have those products in an emergency situation?
How is that,
It doesn't make
like...
sense. Also,
yeah.
why would you not just put the food coloring on your lips in the first place? Just like dab it on there, you know? It just don't make sense.
That something doesn't check out with that. Like what? Like you said, where would you be
Where would you be?
that
and
you
you're
have
like,
access to Elmer's glue and food dye, but not
I
lipstick?
just don't get it. Or just like
Comment below if you can think of a situation in which that would be useful for actually anybody. I'd like to know.
I just don't get it. There's
Okay,
so many...
this isn't a makeup one, but this is the only one I can find because I literally asked to stop being recommended them because it was making me so mad. So the thumbnail for this one is a girl looking really sad chopping off her hair.
Oh yeah, they always have
And
like
she's not going to do
scissors.
it. She's not going to do it. What is she going to do? She's going to put coffee in her hair.
No.
What?
No, she's not.
Why?
She's holding up a 2. She's putting the coffee something else that she's not elaborating on.
Marshmallow
Marshmallow
fluff.
Wait, really?
No, I don't know.
Nutella.
And
Ew.
she's just rubbing shit in her hair.
Oh my god.
What is the point to get the dye out?
No, she was gonna cut off her hair, so this is her alternative
but
solution.
okay, her hair is purple. So, was her cutting off her hair trying to get rid of the
does the
purple, and now
caption
she's going to
say?
get rid of blue hair
this
and
is
curls?
a repost.
What?
Okay, so now her hair just looks really good somehow.
And curly.
Yeah.
Wait.
What? I don't get it.
I don't think it credits the... Oh, yeah. Let's see.
I'm so lost.
See, like, it's thumbnails like that. You're not gonna see any of that happen.
Wait, was that supposed to
Or
look
maybe a
like...
little. Yeah, see, like, it just looks crazy, so you're like, well, I want to know what happens.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna happen. She's just gonna do her makeup like normal and, like...
Oh.
Oh, she doesn't...
If I had $1 for every hair hack picture that's like on the cover of Instagram where it's like someone that looks like they're gonna cut their hair off and then it's like not. They're just like, sorry, I'm just gonna straighten my hair.
Here's
and
a
it's
flat
speedy.
iron. Have you heard of it?
Well, like, it's just...
Okay, so,
so weird.
her formula is literally 2 spoons of coffee, 2 spoons of your favorite hydration mask. What's the point of adding coffee if you're using a hydration mask?
I don't know.
Does a coffee typically hydrate? What are you talking about?
It's fun and quirky.
She literally just added coffee to, like, a hair mask.
I don't get
For
it.
no goddamn reason.
And it's always sped up, and the music is like going so fast it sounds like the hamster dance song. And I just,
She's right.
why you gotta do
Okay.
that? I don't like it.
Okay.
Make them stop.
Have we seen any good ones? Is there anyone?
Well, yeah,
we
there's
get
people out
behind?
there who do, like, really good makeup. But I think when I made that point, because I was the one that added it to the list,
Yeah.
I was specifically thinking of the people who have clickbaity thumbnails where it's like, oh my
pointless
god, why
video.
is she crying with blood streaming down her face? Oh wait, that never happens. She literally just, like, exfoliated her face.
Ah.
Yeah.
And that was it. And, like, they do this whole finger wag every single time where they're, like, pointing at something normal and they're like, no! And then they throw it and then they do something absurd that doesn't work and then they cut to them looking beautiful and it's like,
Okay.
I know that there's some Hollywood movie magic happening there
That's
because there's just no
something
way.
Special. Special moments all around. That's
So
good.
you should look at your Instagram Discover page sometime because there's probably some on there.
Yeah.
Can't wait, honestly. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
And I've watched YouTube videos about it because it pisses other people off too and they're just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think the condom thing gets me the most riled up.
I don't know why I wouldn't. That's really horrifying.
And we also saw a video where, like, it was like condom life hacks. Someone just stretched it over their phone and tied it.
And
And
then
they're like,
put it in a bowl of water.
you can still use your phone and you can put it in a bowl of water.
Why you got so many Why you got so many condoms on
Because
hand?
it's shock value. Also,
I want to keep my phone safe, Sarah.
yeah.
If I rolled up, to a pool party? What is this supposed to be? To
Wait,
the
hold up.
beach with
Hold
a
up, guys.
condom on your phone?
Hold up, y'all.
When is it okay? In the shower? Like, what is it? What do you want? What?
It doesn't explain it, just is like, look, now it can go
Oh,
underwater.
life hack.
And then another one was where they cut the tip off and they stretched it over their arm
What?
that had a band-aid on it so that the condom was covering the...
So now it's acceptable to go in the water with your friends.
With the condom arm.
And then...
Oh my god, she said condom arm.
Now you're cutting off blood circulation.
Yeah, it
and
was
keeping
way
that
too
Band-Aid.
tight. Like, the fat was, like,
Jesus,
spilling
well,
over
no
it.
one's dick is as thick as someone's forearm.
All right, Sarah. Let's not say that. Do we really know?
Not all dicks.
Not all dicks, Sarah. Okay.
Not my forearm. So maybe some
dick.
people's forearms.
And then the last one, they put water in it and froze it and used it as an ice pack.
Oh, my sweet children, don't even worry about that boo-boo, because I have just the thing for you.
I've been saving this in the freezer for a while.
I just ate it.
We got Mama's special treatment.
You couldn't just put some ice cubes in a bag. It had to be a condom balloon.
Also, how do you pick that up? Like a frozen condom? It's gonna be like
Frozen penis.
all...
I don't know what you want.
Stop it.
We know the water would
Stinky.
freeze. It's fine.
I know, but there'd still be like lube all over it, right?
Well, not all
Frozen
condoms
lube.
come lubed.
That's a good
Well, why
point.
not?
Well, why not? Indeed, and we'll leave our our users.
Please comment below if you know
Users.
why not.
Comment below and let us know why not.
Next topic.
What shaped your sense of humor? This one's a little bit like conceptual, but
Yee, it's meta as hell. I don't know.
I feel like I have an answer for this.
Go for it.
Cora, you're the one that shaped my sense of humor.
Nuh-uh.
I remember.
You've only known me for
Out
7
her
years.
middle and last name too.
I'll
That's
leave it out.
real.
Don't
That's good. Cora beat.
Cora, boop boop boop.
She's swearing at me.
I just remember like freshman year when we would just watch YouTube videos
Uh-huh.
and like draw pictures of them. I feel like that's when I really started to like understand what I thought was funny. You
I
know?
love that.
Cause like that's when we were watching like I don't even remember. I remember that we like drew them and stuff. That was like
ASDF movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
like stuff like that. And then I think it just blossomed from there because before I was like, I don't even know what I thought was funny. It was probably really annoying and stupid, but
I don't know. I mean, I thought you were funny. That's why we were friends. I mean, not the only reason why we were friends.
that's it.
I only need you to leech off your humor. That's I'm so flattered. That's really nice. I remember you wrote that in my birthday book, but I thought you were just fluffing me up.
Maybe I was.
Maybe she was. What shaped? Well, why don't you go, Sarah?
I can think of people, I suppose, but in terms of like what shaped it,
SpongeBob.
not.
You never watched SpongeBob, did you?
I mean, I definitely did, but I definitely still don't quote it. I'm not one of. I think there
Not
are a lot
one of
people.
those.
I didn't mean to.
Okay.
I didn't mean to.
Wait a minute.
It's so sorry.
Wait a minute. Are you at me next time? Okay.
Sorry. I watched it as a kid, but I don't remember certain lines.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
can't
make
relate.
that. I didn't mean to make that.
Fine. Draw the divide a little deeper. Let me see. I suppose, my two really close friends in high school, Camille and Taylor, really shaped, like, the witty side of me, or at least encouraged me more to kind of branch out in, like, a wittier sense of humor. I think I've always had a very strong sense of self-deprecating humor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which,
millennial
I'm not
culture.
proud of, but that's definitely been around for a while. Otherwise, yeah, I never really thought of myself as being, like, funny. Like, I was always, like, nice and, like, sweet, like, growing up, but then, like, it was, like, high school that I kind of, like, was like, oh my gosh, wait, this is my sense of humor. It's just really, like, kind of crude and, like, witty kind of humor, I guess.
And I think also just like the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I think I've had a couple of, like, transformations and evolution, I think, in my humor.
Back, like, I used to think that People of Walmart was, like, the funniest website
my
to ever
God.
exist. And,
Dear
like,
blank, please blank.
Yeah.
Funny to me.
Oh, My Life is Average. Do you remember that
Yes,
one?
MLIA.
I loved that one. We used to look at, like, the meme website, but, like, the Rage meme one, not... It was, like, I Can Ask Cheeseburger, and then it was, like, all of those different branches.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there was the one that was just, like, the hand-drawn, like, troll face and all that.
God, so funny.
I would
I know
look
exactly
at
what
look
you're
at
talking
those
about.
on my iPod, like, every
Wait.
night and send my favorite ones to, like, my friends.
Do you remember, like, the pre-made, you could download an app on your iTouch or whatever that was literally just wallpapers, and you go to, like, the funny category,
Yeah.
it was just a bunch of quotes, or,
Yeah.
like, and it was, like, the same shit that was on, like, the pins on Facebook.
Yeah.
That were just,
No,
like,
yeah.
I'm not short, I'm fun-sized.
Oh my God.
I think I
That
told you
whole-
this recently, but I, like, printed out a bunch of my favorite buttons from Facebook, and I taped them to, like, my headboard, and one of them was, like, I didn't trip, I just high-fived the floor with my face,
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah.
that, and it's still there.
Good. That
Yeah.
was some good stuff. That was
But that could have also, I don't know if that's me, like, my sense of humor evolving, or if it's just, like, me getting older.
Yeah, less innocent, less
True.
jaded. I don't know.
Or just, like, the world is evolving, too, because I don't think people
Yeah,
still
that's not
use...
funny now.
It's just not funny now.
It's interesting.
I'm sorry if you think those are funny still. But...
Cora, what changed you?
Well, where do I even start? I mean, firstly, my family. My dad was always really goofy.
Oh, yeah. My
And
dad
so,
helps, too.
Absolute idiot. Like, dances in public and all that stuff. I do that, and, like, I'm becoming him, and that's my greatest fear. Anyways, which is funny because my mom isn't very goofy like him, but I guess, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, definitely my father, when I was very young, but... SpongeBob, absolutely. On the other side of the spectrum, SpongeBob probably was doing it a lot. I still quote it to this day very often, and it's very near and dear to my heart. I don't watch the new episodes, though. Yeah. I know they have active new seasons and all that. Don't know if it's good or not, but definitely the old episodes of SpongeBob, so good. And also, the fact that I was ugly. Shaped my humor a lot. Listen, Sarah, you don't know what I looked like. You don't know what I looked like after the 3rd grade. I had a very ugly period. And as a lot of people might be able to relate to, when you're ugly when you're younger, you can't just, you
can't rely on your looks.
You can't rely on your looks. You're not a cute kid, so you have to be charming in some other way. And so I had to be funny, and so I was. And then that's just part of the reason why I'm still trying to be witty, I guess. Not that I think that I'm, like, horrendously ugly, because I got braces, thank God. But yeah, definitly because
Cora's a pretty gal.
I wish you guys could see her.
If only you could see that face.
Show me that smile.
But yeah, I had. Well, let me just describe let me just describe what I looked like around like 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade.
Oh, that's quite the range.
Well, like 8th grade was like kind of okay, but like beyond that, so like my front teeth were stuck out. So I had buck teeth, which wasn't good. I had acne. I mean, I still do, obviously, but like, which is very early for a child. Also, I had shoulder length hair that was in a middle part, and I wore clothes that my mom bought me from like Limited too, and sometimes not. So that's just a little fun looking to me.
That bad.
Well, if only you saw the pictures, because my mom pulled them out one time at a birthday party, and then everyone laughed at me. Love that. And they took photos.
I was there.
Yeah, I know
I'm
you
sorry.
were. I'm sure you relished in all those ugly photos. Yeah, I was not a cute girl, but I was funny, and I had lots of friends because people liked me, not because they didn't hate me, because I was ugly.
On the opposite end, I was ugly, not funny, and had 2 friends. So, at least you had something going.
On the other end, I
was beautiful,
drop dead gorgeous,
intelligent.
I have always looked like Blake Lively.
Oh my god!
I was horrifying as a child too, but I wasn't funny. I was just nice, barely.
Just bare minimum.
I scraped by.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we all hate ourselves, but
hey,
that's just, we love each other ourselves now.
We're all really hot now. Thanks, everybody. Yeah.
Good work.
Good work, team.
Job.
Good glow up.
Maybe. I wonder if... Hear me out. Okay. If we were middle schoolers, or like 4th to 8th grade, whatever, now, would we still be like awkward and ugly? Or would we have the internet to help us, cope and like do makeup and things? Because I feel like some people are skipping that ugly stage, and I don't like that. Okay?
Yeah, no, people
are getting away with it.
Middle schoolers aren't like awkward and ugly anymore because they have the internet.
They have resources.
Show them what to look like.
I was just looking at I had cheeseburger stuff.
I had kid pics, and that's all I had.
I was on Neopets. I didn't know anything about makeup. Yeah. YouTube was just blossoming and figuring itself out at that time.
But are we better for that though? That we kind of got to live in a world without... we still were the generation that played outside sometimes?
I guess so. It humbled me.
Right?
Yeah. I don't look back and say, like, I wish that I was hot in middle school, because it literally does not matter.
And I don't look back and say, I wish I had all this technology constantly telling me how to look.
Right.
That's true.
I feel like we dealt with that enough.
Self-image for, like, younger people now is, like,
I bet it's crazy. Significantly worse.
Right.
Yeah. I'm interested to see, like, what is the generation below us coming up on the rise?
Z.
Yeah, I think it's Gen Z.
Yeah, their lives are gonna be real hard. Anyway, I didn't mean to take that turn, but I'm just...
Sorry,
that made me reflect.
Woo! I love that.
Woo!
Chill.
Oh, well.
Well,
Yeah, we're a little bit over time, but that's all right because
you can.
having a
It's been a
special
minute.
guest is special. Thanks for listening. Sorry about the little hiatus. We're busy bees, and we're gonna do the best we can now that school has started back up. But thank you for sticking around and listening. If you are, if you left us, we didn't need you anyway. Just kidding.
Interesting.
Any final words?
Thanks for having me. It was fun talking about
course.
Nintendogs and being ugly.
10 minutes of
was
this
fun being
35
ugly.
minutes was Nintendogs.
At least while I was ugly, I had Nintendogs to cope with. Thank you, Misty, for all you did for me.
For your sacrifice, are you dead? If you can hear me. Misty, if you're out there.
I always loved you.
Thank you for serving our nation. Salute our troops.
Misty.
See you next time on Mike's Super Short Show.
Mike's Super Short Show. That's such a good show, man.
That was so good.
We're gonna talk about that next time.
Okay.
My name's Emma.
And I'm Sarah.
And who hurt you?